Okay, good morning to everybody. Today, now let us discuss about what are the applications of colloids. Colloids are used in our daily life. These are very useful in our daily life. That means colloids are used foodstuffs and medicines and purification of water and sewage disposal and smoke precipitation, artificial rain, rubber industry, leather industry, cleaning action of soaps, smoke screens, formation of delta, blue color of the sky. All these are applications of colloids. Now let us discuss about applications of colloids in medicines. Applications of colloids in medicines. Okay. The colloidal medicines are quite effective on account of their easy assimilation and absorption. That means a few important medicines are colloidal gold, magnesium hydroxide, colloidal antimony, and colloidal gold. For example, Argyrol. Argyrol is a silver salt. It is used as a high lotion. Colloidal antimony, it is used as curing the disease of Kala Azar. Colloidal antimony, it is used as curing of disease like Kala Azar. And milk of magnesia, this is known as magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide is an emulsion. It is an emulsion and used for the stomach disorders. Colloidal gold, it is used for intramuscular injection, and colloidal medicines are more effective because these have large surface area and therefore are easily assimilated. And ferric chloride is quite effective to stop bleeding from a minor cut. It coagulates the blood due to its charged nature. Therefore, these are the applications of medicines of colloids. Now let us discuss about the smoke precipitation. Smoke precipitation. Smoke is a colloidal solution of solid particles such as carbon, arsenic compounds, dust, etc. in air. Smoke is a colloidal system in which the carbon particles are suspended in air. The carbon particles are charged in nature and they do not get coagulated or precipitated. Therefore, these precipitation of smoke particles is carried out by Catrell smoke precipitator. In this method, the smoke is allowed to pass through a chamber having a series of plates charged to very high potential. That potential is 20,000 to 70,000 volts. Charged particles, that means smoke particles are positively charged. Therefore, charged particles of smoke get attracted by oppositely charged plates. Therefore, both are neutralized and they get precipitated. That means smoke particles are precipitated and the gases come and smoke particles are precipitated bottom of the chamber. Therefore, gases coming out of the chimney because become free of charged particles. That means harmful gases precipitated bottom of the chamber and free carbon particles left the chamber. This is the Cartrell method. This diagram is shown in this picture. This is Cartrell operator. Cartrell operator. Smoke is entered into opposite charged plates. We apply high voltage. Therefore, as precipitated bottom of the chamber and gases free from carbon particles left this way. This is Cartwright precipitator. That means smoke particles are precipitated by using the Cartwright precipitator. Cartwright precipitator. Now let us discuss about the applications of colloids in purification of drinking water. The water coming from natural sources often contains suspended impurities. The drinking water can be purified by precipitation of suspended colloidal particles. For this purpose, a small amount of potash alum formula is KTSO4, Al2SO4 thrice 24H2O is added. The aluminum 3 plus ions neutralize the charge on the particles and they get coagulated. That means the impurities present in the water are get coagulated and went into bottom of the water, pure water left behind the upward direction. Therefore, this is the application of purification of drinking water. Next application is artificial rain. Artificial rain can be caused by spraying oppositely charged colloidal dust or electrified sand particles. Electrified sand particles over a cloud from an aeroplane. The colloidal water particles present in the cloud will get neutralized and will coagulate to form bigger water drops, causing artificial rain. That means artificial rain caused due to the oppositely charged colloidal dust or electrified sand particles or silver iodide. Colloidal silver iodide disposed on the cloud from an aeroplane. Therefore, it causes rain. This rain is called artificial rain. See the diagram, artificial rain. This is the diagram of artificial rain. That means dispersal of chemicals on the clouds by using aeroplanes. Therefore, the cloud condensing of water vapor, liquid water in the form of rain occurs. This is artificial rain. Artificial rain is due to disposed of silver iodide, colloidal silver iodide, or electrified sand, or oppositely charged dust is used for the purpose of artificial rain. Another application of colloids. Now let us discuss about the rubber industry. That means latex is a colloidal solution of negatively charged colloidal rubber particles. Rubber can be obtained from latex by coagulation. That means Evia brachialis trees are the main source of rubber. Rubber is a emulsion. It is obtained from bark of the rubber tree. Latex is a colloidal solution of negatively charged colloidal rubber particles. Rubber can be obtained by latex by coagulation method. See the diagram. This is the rubber tree. That means rubber latex is a colloidal solution of rubber particles which are negatively charged. Rubber is obtained from latex by coagulation method. Another application of colloids are blue color of the sky and sea. That means blue color of the sky is due to the scattering of light by colloidal dust particles present in the air. That effect is called Tyndall effect. These dust particles, along with water suspended in air, scatter blue light, which reaches our eye, and therefore sky looks blue to us. That means similarly, seawater looks blue color due to scattering of light by the colloidal impurities present in seawater. Therefore, seawater looks blue in color due to scattering of light by the colloidal impurities present in the seawater. Therefore, color of the sky is blue color and seawater also appeared blue in color is due to scattering phenomenon. That phenomenon is called Tyndall effect. See the diagram. Okay. Sea water appeared like blue in color, and sky appeared in blue in color is due to scattering phenomenon. This is observed by, this is known as Tyndall effect. Both are blue in color due to scattering of light by colloidal particles present in air. Another application for colloids are colloids are useful for the formation of delta. River water is muddy and contains charged colloid particles of clay, sand, and many other minerals. Seawater contains in it a number of dissolved electrolytes. That means sodium plus, magnesium 2 plus, calcium 2 plus, potassium chloride, all these are electrolytes present in seawater. When the river water comes in contact with the seawater, the electrolytes present in seawater coagulate the suspended colloidal particles, which ultimately settle down at the point of contact. As a result of the level of the river bed rises, thus there is the formation of the delta at the point where the river enters into the sea. Therefore, formation of delta is one of the application of colloids. See the diagram. In India, Sundarbans are formed in West Bengal due to the formation of deltas. This is the diagram of delta formation. This is the diagram of delta formation. This is the diagram of delta formation. This is the one application of colloidal particles. And tanning means animal skins are colloidal in nature. Animal skins are colloidal in nature. When a skin which has positively charged particles, that means animal skin has positively charged particles, it is soaked in tannin, which contains negatively charged colloidal particles. Therefore, mutual coagulation takes place. This results in the hardening of skin. Therefore, hardening of the animal skin is used in the leather. Therefore, this process is termed as tanning. Chromium salts are also used in place of tannin. Therefore, tanning process is used for the hardening of the animal skins. Therefore, hardening of the skin is known as leather. This process is termed as tannin. Next, another application is cleansing action of soaps and detergents. Cleansing action of soaps and detergents is due to the association of colloidal particles. These association of colloidal particles are known as micelles. Micelles formation used for the cleansing action of soaps and detergents. That means dust and greasy particles are removed from the cloths by using the soaps and by using the formation of micelles. This is known as cleansing action of soaps and detergents. Another application is photographic plates and films. Photographic plates and films. Photographic plates or films are prepared by coating an emulsion of the light sensitive silver bromide in gelatin over glass plates or celluloid films. Okay. Photographic plates or films are prepared by coating an emulsion of the light sensitive silver bromide in gelatin over glass plates or celluloid films. These are the another applications of colloids. Several industrial products, paints, inks, synthetic plastics, rubber, graphite, lubricants, cement, etc. are all colloidal in nature. Okay. Next, another application is blood. Blood means it is a colloidal solution of albuminide substance. Bleeding stops when alum or perchlorate solution is applied to a bleeding part. That means step the Septic action of alum or perchlorate is due to the coagulation of blood by an alternate forming a blood clot which stops further bleeding. That means blood is a colloidal solution of albuminide substances. Thus, septic action of alum and perchlorate solution is due to coagulation of blood forming a clot which stops further bleeding. Fog, mist, and rain. When a large mass of air containing dust particles is cooled below its dew point, the moisture present in the air condenses on the surface of these particles and form fine droplets. These droplets are colloidal in nature and continue to float in the air in the formation of mist and fog. Mist and fog. Clouds are aerosols having small droplets of water being suspended in air. Because of condensation in the upper atmosphere, the colloidal droplets of water become bigger and bigger in size till they fall down in the form of rain. Okay, this is the fog diagrams. This is the mist diagram. This is the rain diagram. Several food materials like milk, butter, halwa, ice creams, fruit juices, etc. are all colloidal in the form of are all colloidal in one form or the other form. That means milk, butter, halwa, ice creams, fruits, fruit juices, etc. are all in colloidal in nature. Soils. Fertile soils are colloidal in nature, in which humus act as a protective colloid on account of colloidal nature. Therefore, soils absorb moisture and nourishing materials. Therefore, fertile soils are formed due to the colloidal formation. These are the several applications of colloids. Okay, thank you.